A very good morning, dear students. Today we are going to continue with the next question of exercise 1.6. So, the next question is find 9 raised to 3 by 2. Now, if you can see that 9, we can write it as 3 square. We can write 9 as 3 square. Okay, we wrote 9 as 3 square, and now that 3 raised to 3 by 2 as it is. Okay, now if you see, this is of the form a raised to p whole raised to q. What was the law? A raised to p whole raised to q. This gives us a raised to p into q, right? So apply that formula here. So it will be 3 raised to 2 into 3 by 2. So this 2 gets cancelled. What remains? 3 raised to 3, and 3 cube is what? 27. Easy. So here you have to write it here using which law. Then let's go to the next question. Find 32 raised to 2 by 5. Now this 32 can be written as 2 into 2 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. This is 32 and raised to 2 by 5 as it is. Now 2 is multiplied by itself. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 raised to 5. Now this whole raised to 2 by 5. Now again use the same exponent formula. What it is? A raised to p whole raised to q is equal to a raised to p into q. So apply that here. It will be 2 raised to 5 into 2 by 5. Now this 5 gets cancelled. What remains? 2 raised to 2, that is equal to 4. 4 is the answer. Clear? So let us go to the next question now. The next question is 16 raised to 3 by 4. Now that 16 can be written as 2 into 2 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. Whole raised to 3 by 4. So 2 is multiplied how many times? 4 times. So 2 raised to 4, and this 3 by 4 as it is. Now apply the law of exponent over here. It will be 2 raised to 4 into 3 upon 4. Using which law? Using a raised to p whole raised to q is equal to a raised to p into q. Okay. Now this 4 gets cancelled. What remains? 2 cube. What is 2 cube? What remains? 2 cube, and 2 cube is nothing but 8. So here completes the second question. Now let us begin the third one. I'm sorry, there is one more question in question number 2. So the fourth question, sub question of question number 2 is 125 raised to 1 by 3. Now we know this 125 is nothing but 5 cube, no? So we can write 125 as 5 cube. Then that minus 1 by 2 raised to minus 1 by 3, write it as it is. Okay. So now again using the law of exponent, we can write it as 5 raised to 3 into minus 1 by 3. So 3 gets cancelled. So we have done it using which law? A raised to p whole raised to q is equal to a raised to p into q. So what remains? 5 raised to minus 1. Now this 5 raised to minus 1 can be written as 1 upon 5 raised to 1 upon 5 raised to 1. Now if you are getting confused, I'll tell you one law. A raised to minus m can be written as 1 upon a raised to m. This is the law. So let us see some more examples of it. Now see, this is 5 raised to minus 1. So according to this law, it can be written as 1 upon 5 raised to 1. Okay, the sign of exponent, the sign of power is getting changed. Clear? So let us see some more example on this. And 5 raised to, let us complete this question first. So 1 upon 5 raised to 1. Anything raised to 1 is the same number, so I can simply write it as 1 upon 5. So 1 upon 5 is the final answer. So talking about this law, let us see some more examples. 2 raised to minus 6. 2 raised to minus 6 can be written as 1 upon 2 raised to 6. Okay. Then 7 raised to minus 2. It can be written as 1 upon 7 square. Clear? This applies for the converse also. Let me tell you that also. 1 upon a raised to minus m can be written as a raised to m. So you and what was the previous one? A raised to minus 1 is equals to 1 upon a raised to m. So you can simply remember it by the logic that when you are changing from numerator to denominator, when you are taking a number from numerator to denominator, its power sign is changed. Now see, this a raised to minus m, you are taking it in the numerator. So its power was negative, it became positive. So here a raised to m, a raised to minus m, it is in numerator, you are taking it to denominator. So its power is changing from negative to positive. Okay, so simply remember, when you are changing from when you are taking the number from numerator to denominator or denominator to numerator, its sign of its power gets changed. Okay. Then the next question is question number 3, simplify. Okay, so first question is 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 5. So these two numbers are multiplied. If you see, their bases are same, and we have seen the first law of exponent, a raised to m into a raised to n is equals to a raised to m plus n. So what is a in this question? 2, the base. And what is m and n? M is 2 by 3 and n is 1 by 5. Okay, so just write the base once and add their powers. So it will be, write the base once and add their powers, 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. So you have to mention you have done it using this. Let me write this down. A raised to m into a raised to n is equals to a raised to m plus n. Okay, now solve this. It will be 2 raised to 5 2s are 10 plus 3 into 1 3 upon 5 3s are 15. So it will be 2 raised to 13 upon 15. 2 raised to 13 upon 15 is the final answer. Clear? Now let us see the next question. So the next question is 3 raised to 1 by 3 whole raised to 7. So if you remember the law, a raised to m whole raised to n is equals to a raised to m into n. Okay, apply the same law over here. 3 raised to 1 by 3 into 7, and this is nothing but 3 raised to 1 by 3 into 7 will be 7 by 3, right? 7 by 3. Okay, this is the final answer. Easy? Very easy. Now let us move to the next question. So the next question is 11 raised to 1 by 2 divided by 11 raised to 1 by 4. So if you remember the law, a raised to m divided by a raised to n, it is equal to a raised to m minus n. When it is division, you need to subtract the powers. So the bases are same, 11 11, subtract the power. So it will be equal to 11 raised to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. So it will be nothing but, so this you have done using this law, you have to mention it. Okay, then further simplified, it will be 11 raised to 4 into 1 4 minus 2 into 1 2 upon 4 2s are 8. So it will be equal to 4 minus 2 2 upon 8, 2 1s are 2 4s are equal to 11 raised to 1 by 4 is the final answer. 11 raised to 1 by 4. Now let's see the next question. Next question is 7 raised to 1 by 2 into 8 raised to 1 by 2. Now if you have to see the question very carefully. The bases are different and the powers are same. Remember, you always check the bases before solving it. Okay, so the bases are different and the powers are same. So which law? A raised to m into b raised to m, powers are same but the bases are different, is equal to a into b whole raised to m. Remember this law? So using this we are going to solve this question. So it will be equal to multiply the bases, 7 into 8 whole raised to, write the power only once. Okay, so always check the bases before you solve the question. Okay, now multiply 7 into 8, 56 raised to 1 by 2. Clear? This is the final answer, 56 raised to 1 by 2. So here we complete the chapter, and I hope you understood. And tomorrow freshly we will begin with the next chapter, that is polynomial. Okay, so I hope that you have written all the questions also in your notebook or on blank pages, but just keep them together, file it up if you have written on loose pages. Okay, so file it up properly and then keep it. And if you have written, you have made separate notebook, so it is very good. Okay, so just see to it that you maintain all the questions properly, that is from exercise 1 to 1.1 to 1.6. Okay, so thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.